How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the video. Today I'm just gonna go over some tips and advice I have from my ACL recovery experience so far. So I'm roughly 10 weeks post surgery from ACL reconstruction surgery. So this upcoming week will be 11. So roughly two and a half months post operation for me, and roughly, 3.5 months since the injury. So happened in the summer in July. I got my surgery August 18th. So recovery's been going very well. I'm walking pretty good. I'm doing a lot of the exercises, a lot of body weight stuff or with low weights. I'm at 40 pounds actually now for like little squats, little deadlifts, little lunges, things like that. But everybody's journey is different, so you may be at a completely different spot than I am, maybe ahead, maybe behind. So everybody's different, so don't take my example of being exactly where you should be. It's completely different for everybody. But based off my experience so far, this is my tips and advice. So number one, and this should be pretty obvious, but take your physical therapy seriously. And not only after the surgery, but before also. When you do the prehab, it's very important to get your legs strong before it, because that will have a greater outcome after the surgery for rehab. You got to keep your legs strong. I didn't know that. So when they had me doing like squats and different exercises before the surgery, that is something I did not know before. So it's something that apparently helps immensely. And this may be obvious, but from the more I talk with people, some people just go into their physical therapy once a week or once every 2 weeks, whenever they go, and that's the only time they do their physical therapy, and they're wondering why they're not having progress. They tell you to do it every day. You have to do it every day. It adds up. It's literally like brick by brick. You know that saying, you lay one brick at a time to make the house. If you only lay once every week, you're gonna have less progress. Just listen to what they tell you and communicate a lot. Communicate with them a lot. So if something hurts, let them know. They'll adjust the procedures. Something doesn't hurt, something's easy. Just talk as much as possible. And they tell you to do it every day. You do it every day. And people are like, how do you have time for that? Some of these exercises literally take 5 to 10 minutes. You tell me you don't have 10, 15, 20 minutes in a day to do them. So just do them every single day, or however times they tell you. My exercises, for example, with the weights, they tell me to do 3 to 4 times a week. So I do those in the gym 3 to 4 times a week. And the simpler ones that actually take very quick time to do, I do at home every single day, because they're body weight things or leg lifts, things like that. It takes 10, 15 minutes, So do them every day. Listen to your physical therapy. Take it seriously. That's number one. Number two, eat good food and eat healthy food. So this is something I did not know as well either. Right after the surgery, you're laying around. You can't do stuff the first few weeks, especially the first week or two. So you may think I'm just laying around, so I don't need to eat much food. Wrong. It's actually the opposite. And I did not know this, but then I knew after my physical therapy told me. They told me that it's a serious surgery. They cut you open, they get the graft, they put the new ligament in, and it's not natural for your body. It's a big stressor on your body. They split you open, you're healing, you're recovering. You need a lot of food. You're burning calories like crazy. It's like you're going and playing sports nonstop every day. So you need that good food. You need that good food for that recovery. It's very important. It'll help. And despite people thinking you're not moving, you don't need food, and you think you'll gain weight or something, it's actually the opposite. You need that food. Physical therapy told me that right after surgery, when you get up and go to the bathroom and come back, that's the equivalent of running a marathon. It's crazy. It's like you just ran a marathon, this is a big stressor on your body, and you need to eat adequately, eat good food and healthy food. You need it for that recovery, for that healing. It's a serious surgery. You need it. Number three, have good people around you. Some people think they could do everything by themselves. This is not one of those things that you should just be like, oh, I'll just handle everything by myself. You need people around you, whether it's family, friends, girlfriend, whatever it is. Just have good people around you. It'll help immensely. And you'll be laying, especially the first 2 weeks, you'll be laying around. You can't do much. Have good people around you. You'll truly see who's there for you, who will support you, and it is just it'll mentally be great, you know, being around people, being around friends, family, make you feel better. Because you need to be around people, talking to people, you know, just laying around all day, it can just be mentally very draining and very difficult. So get out there and just try to be positive and be around people and have good people around you. It helped me so much. Number 4, do what you can. So especially I should kind of rephrase that to do what you can actively, especially for my active people out there. Like me, myself, I love to be active, as you guys know. I love playing soccer, working out, running. So it was kind of tough for me not being able to do these things. But what made me feel better is just doing what I can. You know, like I started doing pull-ups a little bit, going on walks. I started going on walks a lot when I could, obviously, based off my physical therapy. We're doing simple band exercises, you know, for my arms. Just made me feel a lot better. So just do what you can, and like even just it makes you realize that after laying around, you actually start to appreciate these little things even more too. So even going on a walk might make you feel better, you know, when you can do that. And then obviously, as more and more time goes on, you could progress to more things. So like after about a month after the surgery, I started going to the gym, and obviously communicate with your physical therapist as much as possible based on your current situation. But for my situation, they told me that after about a month, she said that it's completely fine for me to start doing like machine workouts, for example, as long as I wasn't picking up weights and having the gravity go down onto my knees and legs, because of the healing process could still be dangerous. So what I did is a lot of machines, and basically because you just sit there and just put the pin in, so it makes it easier, and you could do the weights, you know. So I was doing a lot of that, and then recently I've been starting to do different things while not with too heavy weights, but standing a little bit more, and different things like bench press, things like that, because now they told me I could pick up around like 30-40 pounds and just fine, and just put it on, you know, like put it on the weights on the bench press, for example, but not do too much like walking around with that still, just in case, because the ACL heals roughly around 3-4 months, you know, like into the bone and everything. And number 5 is celebrate the small wins and progress. So it's crazy, you know, you take things for granted. Like sometimes I couldn't even put my socks on or brush my teeth, you know. It is wild, man, like what kind of perspective this kind of surgery puts you in that you never even think about. It's crazy. So celebrate the small wins, you know, the progress, like being able to start bending more, being able to walk, being able to finally like drive, being able to do a little bit more, a squat, you know, like get hyped, man. Like it's progress, it's good. You just had a serious operation, you know. It maybe seemed like a little thing from earlier, like when you were doing all these crazy things like playing sports and lifting all these crazy weights and all, but now this is your progress, you know. This is your new like mission basically in the physical athletic sphere of things, you know. Like before it could have been getting certain numbers at the gym or being able to do certain things in sports, you know. Now these are your wins in progress. So celebrate these things. Don't take them lightly. Really be happy about every single little thing. Yo, when I started riding the bike in physical therapy, I got so hyped, you know. Like things like that, just get hyped. Be like, yo, my knee was pretty much blown out. Like I couldn't do anything, and now I could ride a bike like a month later. Like that is progress. That is dope, man. Like the fact that you could do that, you gotta appreciate yourself, man. Like that is progress. Number 6, and this is the last one, is stay positive. You know, this can be mentally draining. Mentally, it's tough, bro. Like trust me, I know it's tough. It was tough for me. It's tough for everybody. But just stay positive. Just know that everything will be okay. It's not permanent. It's temporary. It's literally temporary. So just day by day, take it day by day, brick by brick, and just know that it'll be all good. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not permanent, man. People have it way worse. Like it's 2023. You got the surgery, man. Like this is the best time to be alive for something like this to happen. Like some people, like 50 years ago, this happens, and then they can never play their sports or be active, like crazy active ever again, you know? But the fact is 2023, you got this surgery, you will be 100% fine. It may take time, 6 to 9 months or more, or to a year or two, like sometimes it takes more, but you will be back, you know? And in the greater scheme of life, that amount of time isn't even that much if you think about it. So you'll be back. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Everything will be okay, and it may be a blessing in disguise. You may learn something new. It may help you take a certain path in life that you didn't know you needed. You know, like everything happens for a reason. I take that very seriously, and I think that an injury like this can happen for a reason. You know, it could put you in a place, maybe you had too much going on, maybe you could like you really reroute something, or like I don't know, you just have more time to think or something, to figure out your next steps in life. I don't know, you know what I mean. Stay positive. It may be a blessing in disguise. You never know. So those are my tips so far of things I've learned around 2.5 months after my ACL reconstruction surgery, and about, I forgot, like 3-4 months since the injury happened. So it's been crazy, but everything happens for a reason. Trust me, you will be okay. Let me know if you have any other questions or your guys' experiences, how it's going for you guys. I'm actually curious how this is for other people as well. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have something similar going on, and if this helped, if this didn't help, I don't know, whatever you guys want. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day.